So hi, one of the Good Nights podcast with Lobsterfight. We're gonna ask him some questions today. I'm gonna start. So, what inspired you to start the project, and what does the project name mean?
Um, the project started in like last year, summer last year.
Okay.
Uh, James and I have been we've been friends for like a while. We've been friends for I think 5 years. You know, before the whole project started, and I don't know. We were bored.
Mm-hmm.
We just wanted to. I don't know. We were learning our instruments, and we just wanted to do something. So it's kind of how it all started.
Okay.
Solid.
And oh, what?
Oh, I just said solid.
Yeah, just nothing too special. Just yeah, we just wanted to start a band and actually start one because usually, when people say, "Oh, let's start a band," they say, "Yeah, let's do it," and then they don't do anything afterwards.
hmm
So yeah, and the band name means nothing. It's just a name that I just came up with. I thought it was weird and kind of cool, and I just went with it.
All right, solid, solid. So congrats on your newest releases, The Restaurant, and your album Pink, Black, and Orange in the Corners. How do you felt the response to those so far?
It's weird. I don't know. A lot of people like it, I think.
Well, that's good
I
to
don't
hear.
know. Yeah, it's very weird. I don't like because when I don't know when I originally released it, I didn't think a lot of people because I've had like some other projects before where when I released it, it may have gotten like a few plays, but like nothing really that like to me this is like stardom kind of,
Yeah.
even though
World
it's
famous.
it's not even close to that. But yeah, it's really weird to have so many people, uh, like it's I don't know. I'm saying weird a lot, but it really is like strange to have just people saying, "Oh, I like your stuff."
Yeah, I get that. So can you tell me a little bit about your writing process?
Yeah, yeah. It usually starts with like I'll I'll listen to a lot of like I have a YouTube playlist called like Grooves to Keep in Mind. I don't know. It's just like a playlist where I'll get recommended like a song through YouTube or something, and I'll listen to it, and it'll be just songs upon songs of like a bunch of different stuff, like jazz or like hip hop or um, jazz fusion, metal. So it's just something, just like I just listening. This first step is just listening to just a bunch of music that um I won't be making music for. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be like a metal musician anytime soon.
Oh
hmm
man.
So
Dang, I was,
yeah.
I was hoping.
Yeah, me too. But like, yeah, just listening to a bunch of music and just grabbing ideas from that. And the next step is once I have those ideas, I I become up like a chord progression or like a riff. I like and sometimes I'll even sit on like those riffs or chord progressions for like a while before I even find any form of use for them. Like the riff to that song, Frog, the beginning one. I had that one for
hmm
like I think a year before I even figured out, a use for it.
Yeah. Oh,
So
all
yeah,
right.
just yeah, the second step, just writing something that I like, and then the third step is just making a rough outline of how that song is gonna like be like. I'll
hmm
usually just for days constantly just play it and like see where it goes, see if it goes into a direction I like.
Solid, solid.
Yeah.
So what band or artist influence do you think you can hear in your music? Oh, my voice cracked. Sorry.
Um, if you ask anyone, most people will say the Brave Law because that's a
hmm
I guess that's a big one. I don't know. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't.
Okay.
But
That was it?
mainly, I get. I mean, the whole late 2000s like Midwest emo thing is kind of like the biggest influence. It's not just one
Mhm.
band. It's
Okay.
just like a whole collective. Because before like I even knew who Brave Little Abacus was, I was already trying to like, oh, how do I write a Midwest emo riff on like the piano,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
or like adding like a bunch of synthesizers. So like, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Solid.
So where's your headspace at while you're writing the music you've got out so far, that album and that single?
Um, just like Headspace afterwards.
While you're
Your
writing
headspace
it.
while creating it.
Um, just a lot of I don't know, just pondering a lot of because I'm pretty sure most people are able to guess what it's about, but just a lot of just like pondering like oh is this um 'cause it's about like a relationship, so it's like oh is this really gonna work out or not? It's just kind of like writing in that perspective of just a lot of doubt.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while going through the music you have out already?
Uh, no.
No.
Uh, yeah, I want. I love when people. No one has done it yet, but I love when people, just get new feelings out of something that's completely different from mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So this question should be like super, super quick. Off the top of your head, I want you to describe your music for new listeners in 3 words.
Chaotic jazz synth.
Okay.
Chaotic jazz synth. Wonderful. So, where do you see the project in the next 5 years?
Uh, uh, uh,
It's a long time, I know.
yeah, I know. Either very successful or very dead and gone.
Oh,
On top of the world or 6 feet under. All right.
that's so horrible.
So speaking of 6 feet under, for the last couple questions, we're actually going to shift away from music and go straight to death row. So
Boom.
if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Baba boom.
If you were on death row, what would be my drink?
What would be your last meal and
My
drink?
last meal?
Yeah.
Probably I have no clue. Probably like a BLT.
Ooh, alright.
You know, a nice cup of like Mountain Dew or something. I don't know.
Solid.
Solid. Good choice. Alright. So, if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where would you live?
uh, I don't know. Would you just call the world from regular show like our world? I have no clue. What would you
No,
call it?
well, I mean, do you see, like, talking and walking blue jays? Like, a lot?
No. I mean,
Exactly.
but
So that's not... Yeah. It's like, it's fictional, because then it's like, you could say the same about, Marvel, because a lot of it's based in, like, New York, but they're not actually real, so it's fictional. So yeah, I'd count it as a
that's what
fictional world. Okay.
So I have the honor of asking the last question, and every single person we've spoken to have said it's the most important question. What is your favorite color?
Green.
Any specific shade? That's a stumper.
Like just any light green.
All right,
Light
that's
green?
solid.
Alright.
So as I said, that is all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you would like to plug?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Well, thank you for sitting down with us. This has been Lobster Fight, and we are the Good Noise Podcast.